Hello, my beautiful collective. It's Kai. It is about being yourself, just so you know. It's about being yourself. It's about showing up. It's about catching your ego. It's about not going on an ego trip. It's about showing yourself love, the highest degrees, the highest frequencies. It's about showing yourself that you're willing to put in the work, to put in the time, to be there for yourself, to also not be toxic positivity when you're fucking feeling down, letting yourself feel and experience the sadness and understand that we are beings. We get triggered, we have conditionings, and there's something so integral about being able to show up for yourself in that very fucking moment. Whew. I have been ego death, whatever you want to call it, spiritual enlightenment, dark night of the soul, doesn't matter the fucking label. I've just been living life, right? Experiencing life, being present with the moment, understanding that my purpose is to be myself. That is literally the most, I can't even begin. I'm standing because I have to fucking fart right now. I feel this bubble in my stomach right now. But I really have just been doing the ups and downs, doing the uppity downs, doing the uppity downs of life. And truly, it is about me being myself, me showing up for myself, and recentering back into the self. Because when I am recognizing my growth, I'm noticing that my responses to the things that used to trigger me in the past are now different. And the responses are different. And so when I have been experiencing a lot of external sources of disgruntling, chaotic, aggressive, confrontational even, and honestly a lot of questioning my own discernment, and also testing my intuition, and it's to, how do I even put this into fucking words? It's to not doubt my own judgment. It's to not doubt my own fucking judgment on what works best for me. This is why I say it in every single fucking video. If anything, what works for me may not work for you. So please use your own discernment, because I cannot speak for you and what you've gone through, what environment you grew up in, what kind of conditionings you were taught, what cultural background and influences that you have been partaking in, rejecting, denying, repressing, whatever it may be, okay? Because genuinely, as a Korean American, I had really fucking repressed the whole taking care of people, because I was taught to people please. And so immediately, and I'm a Scorpio, so it's I did go into this whole spectrum of going from one end to the other, because it was so extreme. It was so extreme for me to people please, where I completely would lose myself and disregard my needs. And then it became balanced by me choosing myself so extremely. And then karma. I had to learn what it felt like to disregard people. And it's interesting because I'm about to turn 25, and I'm 24 right now, right? Who knows when I'm gonna go, okay? So it's I'm 24 right now in this very moment, and for this many months, this many days, this many minutes, this many seconds, and it's I finally found a place and presence in my life where I am truly enjoying my culture and accepting the people just as they are, because they're people. And I was categorizing them, because it's the moment I knew someone was Korean, I was no, get the fuck away from me. I was literally no, we're not gonna be friends. My parents know your parents. I already know because of the fact that you just told me you're Catholic, and our parents probably go to the same fucking church, blah, 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 blah. Once again, that's my teenager mindset, where it's making judgments and I've just learned that I'd really repressed a lot of my feminine energy because I was very hurt when it came to my relationships. And I also really acknowledged that, like, a part of the reason why I practiced abstinence is because I want that act to be a relationship. I want it to be a connection. I want to build with someone. I want to get to know them in that way. And it requires me also respecting my own self in that sense. And so I'm not one to hook up. Like it was never something that I was aligned with. And I so quickly was going to give that up just for a moment of pleasure, a moment of quick gratification. Having boundaries with Instagram and even YouTube and just every form of technology has been so prevalent during this time for me, because I'm just like, dude, like literally it's like falling forward into the fucking void and you just keep tumbling down, right? But life is an upward spiral. And so I'm like, no, I'm not focusing on the present moment, so I'm not going to go on that. It's such an interesting thing because technology is it's just a part of life now. And so it's like, why would I deny that I can utilize this tool, this magician's wand, okay? I don't want to say tool because it's such a fucking harsh word. But, like, it's something that I can utilize to express myself, to be myself. So why would I hold myself back from being myself, right? Why would I hold myself back when there's other people having their own perception of things no matter what I fucking do? No matter what I fucking do or say or breathe or fucking walk, like the way I dress. Literally, I'm driving and this guy fucking catcalled me while I'm fucking driving, bruh. Like, I literally was so shook. I was like, what? Right now? Like, oh my God. It's like these kinds of things, all these nuances, all these experiences, all these ups and downs and learning and fucking releasing, and it is just about presence, because the only thing that fucking exists is this exact fucking moment. The past is the past. The past is the past, so that we can reflect. We can reflect and look at it and be like, oh, okay, actually, that shit fucking works. That shit fucking slaps. Like, why would I not be silly and goofy? Like, what? And like, even with like letting go of certain things, it's like, I have made the decision for myself. I do not need to explain to someone. But I read something today, which actually kind of is an interesting point about like, I don't owe anyone anything. That is hand in hand with understanding that we do not take responsibility for someone else's choices, right? The only responsibility we can truly take is for our own. And if we have a foundation of respect, then yes, you can have a conversation. For me, it's this specific situation where I'm understanding that I've been sharing a lot of myself with this person. I don't feel that I owe him an explanation for pulling back. And it's a really interesting process because there's something very spiritual about it, and yet that hand in hand is me discerning in the physical dimension. What am I focused on? What do I wish to continue to cultivate, right? And bringing that into my present moment so that I can carry this into the future, so that I can manifest that, be at that frequency, whatever you want to fucking call it. Like, truly, there's this one graph that I have on my phone, or I deleted it recently because I felt like I really didn't need it anymore, but the present moment's like this, the past and the future like this. And sometimes, yes, the past and future are like this for me, and the present is like this, and it's so tight and it's so, oh my God, is it coming? But sorry, I really like, especially being in a feminine body, like the level of estrogen, and there's just so many fucking chemicals that get released in the woman body, and it's so important to eat good so that I can actually feel my body. But anyways, besides the fucking point. But I feel a lot more relaxed, and so that's why I'm farting, which is nice. But God, I fucking sidetracked from that. Sometimes I'm really tight. Sometimes I'm really fucking tight. And I actually recognized recently, like, boundaries, yes, are to tell people how to treat you. But when they're coming from fear, that is me trying to control the situation. That is me trying to control someone else. That is me manipulating myself and others. And it's like, no, actually, they're gonna do whatever the fuck they want. Am I gonna accept them as they are? Am I gonna speak up for myself regardless of what they do? Right? Repeating myself. That's something that I've really learned, especially with my parents, because, you know, as they get older, sometimes just don't have the memory like they used to. But they have their own lives. They have their own focuses. Everyone else is living their own fucking reality every single moment. In this very exact moment, billions of fucking people living a reality that I have no fucking awareness of. So why wouldn't I focus on myself? Why wouldn't I give presence to this very fucking being and honor her and love her to the highest form so that I can go out into the world and show my fucking love and show up for people authentically? Why wouldn't I do that? You know? It's a kind of rhetorical question. But it stuck to me when someone said to me that I make everything about myself. Because I was like, that's the only truth that I fucking know exists. Me. Everything else is bound to change. And I love being able to be in interpersonal connections with people. And I love to face my fucking fears in that as well. It takes vulnerability. It takes a lot of energy for me to be that vulnerable with people and to show so much of myself to them and be like, I feel so fucking insecure right now. All I need is just a hug, please. And they show up. They show up in the ways that they can. And they discern. And I have people around me who fucking care for me and tell me they love me and show me that they love me in their own ways, who celebrate my successes. Those are the people that I call friends, that I call my family. It is not the passing beings that say that, oh, you're so pretty. Yeah, I know. That's the physical. That is the first thing that you see about me. Do I take it for granted though? No. Because then it's kind of like, it's that whole like pretty privilege thing. And it's a very thin line because I do OnlyFans. And it's so important for me to appreciate the people on that platform because they're fucking people. They're literally people. And the way that I express myself on there is not really like videos. It's not like as like pornographic, I guess you could say. Or explicit is a better word because I'm on fucking YouTube right now. But honestly, it's like, what the fuck is the censoring? I don't even know. I'd be saying some OP-ass shit and they don't take my videos down, so whatever. But I appreciate it. It's a privilege to be able to do that kind of work, to get something like a commission for literally taking a simple photo of myself. And even when I feel like fucking shit, even when I don't see what they're seeing, it's like, wow, okay, oh, this is something you really fucking like. Cheers to that. I may not agree with you in this very moment, but I appreciate it because that is your own experience and it's valid as fuck. It's valid as fuck. But it's your own, you know? So I've just been really recognizing these different flows of life. And I noticed that my demographic is a little bit older. So I'm like really understanding as well, like I would like to be able to speak about certain things when it comes to that point in that presence of life where you've gotten to the age from experiencing certain things. Like quick gratification is just not fucking it. It's just not fucking it. And building and being in a committed relationship with something, or with someone, interchangeable, you know, like I'm focused. I'm here for this shit. I'm here to show you guys like where I'm at in the very present moment that I'm in. I'm willing to be authentic and vulnerable, but I have to release it. That's how I started this channel. Literally, I have to like run it back. Like I'm like, wait, I literally record so that I release it. Because the moment that I record again, that is my now present moment timestamp on this channel. And one thing that has been really encouraging me more than anything is when my friend passed away, I honestly saw this video of her when I was at her celebration of life. And I was just like, damn, I wish I saved those videos she sent me. I wish I could hear her voice and her laughter in that moment. And I don't know who would appreciate these videos, because as much as I have friends, they're not always like, they're not the people that like actually take in my content. It's like, that's not the point of my friendship with them, obviously. And I would like to leave this mark on the world, because who knows when I'm gonna go. We all die, eventually. It's the truth. That is the one thing that is true, is that we live and we die. And there's so many flows to life. And it's like, I'm not perfect, but that's what makes it so fucking beautiful. I go through moments where I have an ego trip. I go through moments where I'm extremely prideful. I go through moments where I feel super insecure and jealous. And then I let it go. And then I bring myself back to source. Right here, this center. I understand myself. I give myself that presence so that I can understand where I'm coming from, so that I can know my truth. Because that is the one thing that has kept me sane from these whole experiences with the people leaving my life. I will play the villain in certain people's stories, but that doesn't define me as a person as long as I know where my intentions lie. And if I continue to move with the pure intentions, then whatever plays out will play out. And I know that in this very moment, I send everyone love. And I know it's so silly. I know. It really is that meme where Michael Scott's like, I am ready to get hurt again. Like, I will experience the pain willingly. If it's what I have to take responsibility and accountability for loving so much, then yes, I will continue. Especially because I'm a poet. It's like, let me just eat that shit up. And sometimes I do need space to go into hermit mode or solitude to really process and let it go. Because to love so deeply is to also let it go as well. Truly. Because love is unconditional. Love does not control. Love is free. Love is pure. Love is embracing. Love is warmth. Love is compassion. Love is home. Love is safe. To be yourself. Every single part of yourself. Every single moment that you change. Congratulations. Thank you for choosing yourself. That is, sorry, what I wish to continue to be. And it's taken effort. It's taken a lot of fat fucking effort. And I'm willing to fucking put that shit in. I'm willing to clock in my fucking hours because I swear to God, sometimes I do need to take a break because I get burnt out. And I'm like, damn, I just want to be around you. It's so simple. I just want to be around you and experience you. And yet, it's not happening. Okay, I accept it. I also validate this experience with myself. Because if I didn't, then I'd be a lonely, depressed little fuck, to be honest. And that is where I am at, you guys. So I'm gonna end it there. Thank you so much for being here and fucking supporting, bruh. But seriously, thank you for being you. Thank you for being you and for being live. Thank you for all of the fucking work that you've been putting in behind closed eyes. Thank you for giving yourself that presence. Thank you for being your purest forms of love, peace, and joy. Thank you for expressing yourself and speaking up. Thank you for everything and nothing, because I do not know you, truly. But I'm sending you guys so much love on your own spiritual journey.